Who invented the bicycle? And when was it invented? Do you remember the first bike you learned to ride when you were a kid? What was its color? How many gears? What was its shape? The bicycle, which is used for various purposes such as entertainment, sports and transportation, has undergone great changes in design from past to present. Let's get on our bike and take a short historical tour. Dear viewers, we would be very pleased if you subscribe for developing of our channel. Although there are different opinions about when the first bicycle was invented in history, the first example close to today's bicycle design was the two-wheeled vehicle called Velocipede, produced by the French Comte de Sivrac in the 1790s. Consisting of a hard wooden frame, and without pedals, this bike could be propelled by moving the feet. Without handlebars and seat, the bike's direction could be changed by tilting the body to the right and left. In 1817, German Baron Karl von designed a bicycle called Draisian by placing a handlebar and a seat on the bicycle produced by Sivrac. The mass of this bike was approximately 22 kilograms. The bike, which had a wooden frame, iron wheels, rims and brakes, still had no pedals. Therefore, just like Sivrac's design, getting on and around this bike was quite tiring. In 1839, Scottish Kirkpatrick Macmillan added iron rods and pedals to the bike's hub. The user could move the rear wheel by swinging the pedals connected to the front wheel with the crankshaft back and forth with his foot, so this bike could travel faster than its predecessors. Until the 1850s, new designs emerged in which the third and fourth wheels were added to solve the balance problem. However, most of these designs, in which pedal and hand crank were used, did not become common due to the weight and friction problems of the wheels. At the beginning of the 1860s, French Pierre Michaud fixed the pedals to the front wheel of the bicycle called Velocipede, which he developed with his son. Thus, users could turn the pedals quickly. However, due to its heavy iron frame and iron-framed wheels, this bike wobbled over every pothole and bump on the road, making the user uncomfortable. That's why the bike designed by Michaud and his son was called the Bone Shaker. In 1868, another Frenchman by the name of Trafalt covered the wheels with rubber tires, thus reducing some of the discomfort caused by the bumps and potholes in the road. In the early 1870s, Englishman James Starley produced a bicycle with a larger front wheel than the rear wheel, with the idea that it could move faster. Because of the shape of its wheels, this bike was nicknamed the penny farthing, inspired by the largest and smallest British coins of the era. The pedals of the bicycle were on the front wheel, and the seat of the bicycle was also on the front wheel. It was very difficult to get up and sit on this bike, and there was a high risk of injury if the bike fell over. This bike, whose speed is not as high as it is thought, was not very popular either. After all these developments, the chain was used on the bicycle for the first time. The bicycle with equal-size wheels and chain, handlebars and saddle used today was invented by the Englishman John Kemp Starley in 1885. This bike was much more comfortable than the Velocipede, while it was faster and more maneuverable than the bike with a large front wheel. The equal size of the wheels also made the bike safer. Bicycles became much more comfortable in the late 1880s, with the development of shifting systems and the production of wheels from inflatable tires. This new bike was produced and started to be sold commercially. The adventure of this useful and popular transportation vehicle, which started with the invention of the first bicycle, continues without slowing down. What are the changes that cycling has made in human life? Especially the bicycle factories in Belgium, France, England, Italy and Spain paved the way for the widespread use of bicycles in these countries, and the development of bicycle sport. During the First World War, European countries used the bicycle for military purposes to increase the speed of the army. We realize that the bicycle has undergone many changes from its invention until today. In the 132 years that have passed since the 1890s, when the bicycle first spread, the use of bicycles in daily life has increased, and there has been a sportive activity around the world. Today, a large number of bicycles are produced to be used for various purposes, from mountain bikes to racing bikes. According to the figures of the Confederation of the European Bicycle Industry, 21 million bicycles and electric bicycles are sold annually across the European continent. 13 million of them are produced in EU countries. The fact that it does not cause environmental pollution, is economical and practical, enables the bicycle to be used by many people. There are currently more than 900 million bicycles worldwide. This figure is equivalent to twice the number of cars on the road. Cycling is encouraged in many countries, and it is aimed to increase the number of bicycles by constructing bicycle paths. Bicycles can also be classified according to their intended use, regardless of the wheel diameter, thin wheels or thick wheels. These are mountain bikes, sports bikes, city bikes, long-distance touring bikes, racing bikes, tandem bikes with two riders, recumbent bikes that can be ridden in a recumbent position, unicycles, electric bikes, foldable bikes and kick bikes. Dear viewers, these are the information we have prepared about the invention and history of the bicycle. And we would be very pleased if you subscribe to support us. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.